Hello, it's BreakBros UK and we have our alternative build for the LEGO Star Wars Han Solo's Landspeeder 75209, which is our first Han Solo movie build and it's one we've received quite a few requests for. So we thought we'd try to improve the set's play value by creating the alternative build we're calling the Smuggler Speeder'S to provide both Han and QI'RA with a speeder each. So if you want to make our Smuggler Speeder'S, you can check out our step-by-step build tutorial at the end to construct them, but first let's review these new vehicles. Now as far as spare parts go, we only had a few left over, and if we start with the largest creation, QI'RA's speeder is obviously based on Rey's from The Force Awakens, and we've managed to give it a solid junk style design, but what we like the most about it is that the Landspeeder parts have given it a dark blue colour scheme to make it stand out in a unique way. So if we start at the front, there's a big grille for the engine intake with a few extra details including a sloped bottom. We also built up a nice tile and grille textured surface on the left side of the rectangle body to show its age as well as battle damage, and on the opposite side the bodywork here has more of a patched up repaired design, but it's still in keeping with the left. Then for the all important firepower we attached two spring-loaded missiles lower down for easy access in play, and they're great to launch off when QI'RA's on a smuggling mission. Next up, on top of the speeder, the random junk design continues and there's handy tool clips as well as a raised aerodynamic white ridge to help add a sleeker finish to the body up high. But you'll be pleased to know this area is not just for show, because you can remove this panel to reveal the hidden cargo bay, which is a fun place to hide any contraband you may need to smuggle past an Imperial patrol. Turning to the back, like on AIRSPEEDER, it's got a single seat cockpit complete with computer controls, which can be used by QI'RA when she climbs aboard to zoom off on a mission. Then behind the cockpit we constructed this interesting rounded engine unit that sort of works as an armoured backrest for the seat, and attached to the outside of this unit there's two double green thrusters blasting out of the back, brightening up the dull colour scheme. And last up, if we flip it over, underneath there's a slider plate with some wheels that will help the speeder move across flat surfaces quickly and easily. So that's QI'RA's Smuggler Speeder, which has turned out quite well as a different take on Rey's version, and you could say with the missiles and cargo bay it's a lot better. Moving on to Han's speeder, you've probably already guessed it's a speeder bike, which like QI'RA's has a nice dark blue colour scheme as well as a recognisable design. So at the front we created the speeder bike's double forks from rod pieces, and we clipped on two curved flaps with grille detail that can be simply adjusted up and down to change its flying modes in combat. Further along there's a grey air intake over the rod connection points, and along the sides we built up a rounded body to improve its sleek design. Now in the middle of the vehicle there's of course a cockpit for Han featuring a sloping nose and a joystick control with a single seat, which is where the hero can jump in ready to take on the Empire. And as an extra bonus we added studs to the engine unit just behind so the cute hound can cheekily sneak on for a ride too. Then if we swivel to the back you get a better look at the dark grey engine unit's design, and lower down is a thruster to complete the speeder build. So Han's speeder bike is a solid creation of this much loved Star Wars vehicle that will come in handy if you want to transport the Hound, and when you put both speeders together, QI'RA and Han can zoom off side by side to escape the Empire in an epic double speeder chase. On a final note then, our Smuggler Speeder's alternative build is a creation we're quite pleased with, because as you've just seen we've managed to turn one speeder into two that will help expand your battles by offering both heroes a fast vehicle each, which is what we think a lot of you guys will love. Now we admit with a few more parts we could improve their designs, but overall we feel the speeders have nice unique constructions and plenty of details, which is quite a good achievement when you take into consideration we had to spread the Landspeeder parts out. We also like Han's smaller traditional speeder bike with the space on the back for the Hound, which will be useful for navigating tight streets, but our favourite of the two has to be the dark blue Rey's speeder we built for QI'RA that just looks awesome in this new colour. With the missiles and hidden cargo bay it will definitely come in handy if you encounter the Empire. So both of these speeders in our opinion would be an excellent addition to your Star Wars vehicle collection, scenes or mocks, and if you want to make them just like we have, you should watch on now to check out our step-by-step build tutorial, and if you're ready to go, let's start the build. And that's the finished build, so now you can enjoy our Smuggler Speeder'S, or maybe you've taken inspiration from the build to create something even more awesome. Hope you enjoyed a Brick Bros UK alternative build, and don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to Brick Bros UK.